Now, let's write this section class. For a section, we should have a section, the course name, of course, that each section belongs to a certain course. So string course name. And we also should have an int section number. And we should, most importantly, have the array of students. So this array, its type is student because it will store student object, and it's an array, right? Let's just call it student. Okay. Now let's do the constructor public section. And when you create a section, what do you need? You need to tell me the course name, string name, course. You need to tell me the section number. You also need to give me an array of students. If you remember in class 2, we went through variable length parameter list. What that means is you can have an array. You can also have several objects, not an array, but several objects. So it's a more versatile, flexible data structure, not structure, a mechanism. So let's use that so that we can pass several students. We can also pass an array. Okay, so let's do the variable length parameter list. The type is student. And the mechanism, the syntax is 3 dots. And let's just call it student. Okay, so this is the data type. That tells you it's a variable length parameter list. This is the name of that parameter, Okay. Now we will populate this constructor, course name. It's equal to course, and the section number is equal to number. And student, which is the array, will be assigned students. This is a plural, so okay, they are 2 different things. Now that's the constructor, and now I will do the accessors and mutators of the record. Okay, these are the accessors and mutators. As I was doing the mutators and accessors, I'm thinking this student array, the better name would be section, right? So I changed it to section instead of student, and here it's changed. So okay, let's look at these. Set section number, that's easy. Set course name, that's easy. Get course name, easy. Get section number, easy. And get section, this one returns the whole student array. Okay, so that's the data type it returns, not just the student, but a student array. So you return the section. And set section, that means give me a new student array. I will let the old section point to that new section. Okay, that's how you do that with an array. You can still get and set, but that's how you do it, the syntax. Now, I'm thinking we should have another accessor so that we know how many students are in this section. So let's do another accessor, which should be an int, because you are giving me the number of students. Get number of students. Okay, or get section size, get section size. Okay, and how do you know how many students are in this class, in this section? Since all the students are stored in this student array, we just return the array length, right? Okay, return section.length. Okay, that will give you the size of the section. The last method we want is the toString method. we said for each class, you should always override the toString method. For this toString method, we should return the course name, section number, just to make it easier to read. And also, we need to return the student name and age for all the students. That means every student in this student array. Okay, so to access every student in the array, we need a loop. But before that, let's first let's create a string variable result and just say course, right, plus course name. Let's give it a new line character. How about that? Okay, plus, and go down there, and plus section, right? Okay, plus the section number. Let's give it a new line character also, and maybe more than one, because the next part will be the student name and age. We want to separate them. Okay, so this is the string, the header, and now we need to do the student name and age for all the students. So we need a loop. Int I is 0. I is less than what? The size of the section. So I'm just going to call this method, right? Okay, I plus plus. And we do a string concatenation section for each student. We use the index I to vary so that it goes from 0 to the last student. We do not need to call the toString method because when you concatenate this object with a string, it automatically calls the toString method. So we do not even need to call toString specifically because it's automatic. And add a new line character there. Okay, the last statement should be return result. That's it. That is the section class. And I'm going to stop here and do the section driver in a separate video.